Very nice. Come to realize, there's not everyone's going to receive from you. Not everyone's going to want to hear you. People don't really know what's going on. People are so distracted. People are so caught up that they're they don't want to see the truth of the matter. So therefore, you know what, I've you have to be the different one in the situation. You can't be like your friends or family or anybody else. Like, you have to spill your truth like everybody else is doing right now with abortion, politics, everything that's going on in this world right now. Crazy, diluted bullshit, if you want to know the truth about it. And protests that are going on. I'm just going to keep sharing my truth regardless of people. Like, you have to talk about things, but keep sharing. You don't want to listen, you don't have to. It's no different than YouTube or TV. You just turn the channel and you watch something else, right? The truth of the matter is, all hell is about to break loose. All hell is coming over this world, society. And it's just like people don't talk about it. They don't want to. You do see people talk about it, but it's very few in between. It's not too many people. People want to believe that like things, even like spiritual warfare is a real thing, right? Even I've noticed even a lot of Christians don't believe in it. They count it as like a medical disease. Even when I talk about all this MK Ultra stuff, I talk about the things regarding this black goo stuff and everything. Like, you come to realize you start encountering a lot of spiritual warfare, because I noticed when I actually started getting deeper into a lot of things I talk about, I encountered it. And you're not here to save everybody, bro. You can't save everybody. Some people don't want to wake up. Some people are going to stay asleep in their own world, their dreamland. That's why AI, once it gets more advanced, that it's really going to start taking people. And people, I really do believe, when they get their consciousness down, because I believe if they don't already have it, it's going to eventually happen. They're going to get it downloaded, just like these movies, Star Wars movies or whatever. People are going to try, they're going to get stuck in these simulations, man, these games, and they're not going to be able to get out, and they're going to try to kill themselves, and they're not going to be able to get out of them. Just like Elon Musk was talking about when he brought up the fact about you're going to be able to download your consciousness, but he was also giving warnings that people were not. Somebody missing me. People were also giving warnings. I mean, he was giving warnings to people that they were not listening to, they were not receiving. And he tried to even tell his workers they didn't listen. And so that's just how it is, right? You have one person come out and tell the truth, and nobody listens to you, right? Until it's too late. Well, I'm going to be the guy that's going to share the truth that nobody's going to listen to. Or even if one person listens to you, that's great. It's better than nobody. That when all hell and all shit does hit the fan, a lot of people are going to be regretting it. But I promise you, what I was talking about with MK Ultra and these people that are in these facilities underneath the ground, and I believe it's almost like, I believe God shows me this stuff, right? Because I get curious. I start praying about things, and it's almost like I get in these dreams or these visions about things, and it's almost like I feel like He shows me these things, but it's almost in a way like people are still not going to believe it. was like, well, have you ever seen it in real life? Have you ever seen it in person? Or it's just like this black goo stuff, right? That this Anunnakian blood or whatever they have. Even people who have been MK Ultra are being injected with this black goo stuff. Just different things. And here's the thing about it. It's just like the shot, right? Like, that was just a warm-up. The shot was, they did these things, like, for the shot and everything, like, was just a stepping stone for what else was to come. So, the shutdowns and the lockdowns went way past than just the COVID-19 shot. It was, that was just a stepping stone for everything else to come, right? And I feel like, you know, the whole they're going on about the food stamp thing, like, that's just a stepping stone for everything else to come, right? So the riots, that, take away our food, close the bank accounts, everything else, that people don't see the true things lurking behind the corners and the darkness. It's like darkness is taking shots at, is shooting through politics, everything else is working behind it. And still, even a lot of people, you know, they'll be like, are you schizophrenic, are you this or that? They're not going to believe, they don't believe in spiritual warfare, they don't believe we're actually in a battle, they don't believe it's a war for your soul, it's a war for the mind, first of all, and then it's a war to get your soul, because if they can win the mind over, then so on and so forth, they can already have your soul. But, and see, that's why they always go after children first, because children are normally the easiest, or like the elderly if their mind is like damaged, or it's just like it's weakened a lot. So they'll go after them first in order to win them over, to get accomplished whatever mission goal they have in mind to get done. And see, we're entering into a time, you know, and I picture, if anyone ever saw the show Walking Dead, how I was talking about cannibalism and all this stuff, that, see, if you're only seeing, oh, they're only taking away the food stamps, oh, we have to get the jab, oh, we got to get this, they're making us do this, but they always give a good side to it as well, right? Like, you can't always give the bad, you'll give a good side, like it's a good thing first, and then they'll get it. It's the same thing they're going to do when Neuralink is here, when they're actually giving those things out too. Like, people will get some good thing, or they'll say, you can do this or that. But, things people don't see, that they don't talk about, is, I'm telling you, man, that there's going to be some individuals and things that are going to come out, that they're going to release out of these facilities, these MK Ultra people, different beings, different creatures, whatever, I don't know, like, just different things. And people have never seen some of this stuff before, and you're going to think, like, they're just like you, but they're not. Things we've never seen before, to a time that you can't fathom, because I'll say with evil, right? I've encountered true and pure evil in my life, right? An evil that doesn't come from this world. That, you know, it has to be like spiritual or something, right? That it's not anything good, it's not anything on your side, it's not anything that likes you. It's something truly malevolent and insidious that you would think, wow, maybe it has to come from hell itself, because it's not anything that is for us. I believe just human nature, yes, it's dark and light, but it's just like some of the stuff we're not even supposed to be tampering with, but yet we do. And there's things out there that you'll encounter, there is an evil that goes past, like, you know, you see, like, a certain thing that's bad, and you say, oh, that's evil or whatever, but this is an evil that's coming into our world in our physical realm, because since 2020, it seemed like, even the things that the people you knew, the things you knew of, things that seemed real and ordinary to you, but since the veil got pulled off years ago in 2020, that things just didn't see the same. People didn't seem the same, and I don't want to say it's the JAB or anything, or but I can't really say it on here. But that people just didn't act the same. People don't act the same to me anymore. People act all weird. Some people you'll get around, they start acting all weird, like inhuman. You can't even have it seems like you can't barely have normal conversations with certain individuals anymore, and maybe even about certain things. Like, it's just expected and unexpected, but these things should be expected to us, right? But I guess for some it's not. And not everybody is awakened. People are getting more slowly to awaken than others. Other people are still dead asleep. They're not awake. They have no idea what's going on in our world. They're so caught up. They're so distracted. People are literally having to work more in their lives now than they ever have throughout their whole existence, or even before, or even more than their grandparents did, or whatever. Probably even more, than their grandparents, elderly, or whatever. Things are not going to seem real. They're not going to look real. We're not going to be able to perceive them as real. Because that's like, like things like like touching, I don't know, a table or a wall, or just like touch, taste, smell, see. It's just like different things like that. But if it's anything like supernatural or anything that we can't perceive of, we see it as fake, right? But it's just like, isn't it crazy? It's almost like, you ever heard the saying, the most realest things in this world, right, are the things we can't see. Those are the things we can't fathom. Those are the things that's like, you probably heard in your life, right, like, the one true enemy is the one you can't see, and that's the truth. Because the real enemy will show up when everything is hit, disaster struck, and act like he's the angel of light, he's the hero. He's going to solve everybody's problems, and then he goes away, and then no one knows where he went, no one knows where he came from. He's gone until this disaster strikes again, or something else that has to do with him, he, she, whoever. Well, they'll step out onto the scene again and act like they're your best friend. They're going to solve all your problems. You can't deliver and give something bad without giving something good first, and so give the good, and then people will accept whatever, right? It's like, we got to keep the sheep in line, the sheeple in line, like, but the sheep are actually headed towards a cliff for their destruction, their end. And see, people don't want to hear that, they don't want to see that, they don't know it, but even if they don't know it, their heads are in the sand, their eyes are closed, they're smiling, their ears are covered, their ears are blocked, they don't want to hear anything. So it's just like, you have to accept that those are the people you can't help, but the ones your messages are for, those are the people you can help. And it doesn't always mean like, good or bad, however your message is put together. Some people will want your message regardless of how bad it like seems or anything, but good or bad. But other people, they don't want any bad news. They only want the good news. Well, sometimes it's not always good news. It's bad news. And people now, like, okay, I'll give you an example. I went to the store yesterday, right? And this is what kind of made me chuckle a little bit. They were out of eggs, because when I go to the store, if I run out of eggs, I always get like a 12 count of eggs or something. Hold on. They were out of eggs. They normally are every once in a while. And a little other things as well. And I was in line. And this guy was asking, like, are you guys out of eggs? You have any in the back? The lady was saying, oh, sure, let me go check. And I just told the guy, I said, hey, they're out of eggs. I just checked. I just tried to get some in the back. And he was just complaining on. He was upset and he was starting to get really pissed off about, I can't believe this mother freaking store don't have eggs. Like, oh my God, everywhere else has eggs, but like, why don't they have eggs? This is crazy. She was like, well, I'm sorry. Not everything is perfect. And I just made the statement. I said, yeah, everything is really not going to be perfect pretty soon everywhere for everyone. And, well, he didn't understand that, like I told him, and it's just like, yeah, people are not going to be able to understand that. They can't fathom it, right? They can't fathom that the world they've known around them is about to really hit the fan, bro. Like, and yeah, you're probably thinking, oh yeah, he's drinking, he's smoking, right? I got my little smoke. Yeah, but it doesn't mean this is not going to last forever, right? Like, and a lot of people have in their minds their partying days or whatever is going to last forever. They're going to have things forever. You're not, bro. Like, this stuff is only temporary. Everything around us is only the temporary stuff. Like, it's not going to be around us. And it's just like, the higher divine is going to put you in a place, because it's almost like we're in a moment right now. We're being prepared for something, right? And some of you don't even know what you're being prepared for. It's just like, well, why am I having to do this? It's so frustrating while the other person's, they got a car, or they got this, that. I don't have that. Well, it's just like, maybe you're being prepared to do something, a mission, a goal, just something you don't even know about, because like, we can't see the future, but God, higher divine, can. And we're being prepared, slowly but surely being prepared for something. Even though if we don't have all the answers, we don't have all the pieces, we don't have the freaking blueprint in front of us. We don't have everything in front of us. But something is unfolding surely but slowly. And I gotta tell you, like, go ahead and get everything out now. Go ahead and get all your, I don't know, like smoke and drink, whatever, out of your system right now. Because I feel like some of us, like, include myself, like, we need to get this out of our system. Like, we need to go ahead and do the thing we need to do, get it out, because we're being prepared for something. And it's just like, a lot of people don't want to wake up to what I'm saying, right? You don't want to be prepared that you're getting prepared to do something in a time where everything is slow but surely it is transitioning, and it's going to be going a lot faster, because the poles in this world, man, they are shifting. They're getting faster. This world is spinning faster, and it's just like, science can't go. Science is literally over here saying, oh, what's going on? Like, oh God, they want to talk about God. God ain't real. Like, none of this is real. Like, oh God, and like, we can't explain it. Oh, evolution explains it. This explains it. Like, people, oh, this don't make sense to me. I just don't know what to do. That's a matter of fact, and I'm telling you, when crap hits the fan, you're really not going to know what to do. See what I'm saying? Like, when I'm saying that getting ready, I'm talking about literally more mentally than physically, because everything else could burn around. Your house could burn down. Everything can go around. It's really getting more prepared here than anything else, right? You could lose your clothes. You could lose all your animals, your family, everything else. You didn't lose, God, the higher divine. You didn't lose your sanity. And see, a lot of people are going to start losing, bro. Oh my God. A lot of people are going to start losing their minds, bro. And I'm telling you, the ones that get that Neuralink, the you know what I'm talking about, that. I was watching an interview with somebody. I truly believe this as well, because I had received a download from this, and I really do believe it. That there was a lady talking about, when she was going through those MK Ultra programs, that she was saying that the Rothschild family, the lady, I don't remember her name, was injecting these children with this black goo. And some of those children didn't make it out, but this stuff is coming out, and these people were getting injected with this Anunnaki and black goo, bro. Like, they're making half human, half hybrids in these facilities. And she was just pretty much saying that there are not many of those people will get healed, and God has to like heal those people. But like she was saying that she got healed, but that stuff will literally make you want to kill yourself. And isn't that funny, right? Kill yourself, like they seek death, but they can't find it. And well, she got brought out and everything, but she was just talking about it after this interview I was watching with her. And I'm telling you, when people take that, man, they're not gonna be with people they're gone. They're gonna be entities. They're gonna be troubled by this real invasion of the body snatchers 100-fold. It's almost like I could picture these people like pointing at you and making, like screaming or doing whatever, and they're gonna get all their other entities to come after you because they know you're not like them. You're not like them. And even these those, what is it? Those the horror movies Smile, where all those people are smiling all the time, and it has to do with pharmakia. And basically, that movie, if you believe it, is about Neuralink. Basically, like what it's going to do, bring all these real things out of people to control their minds. They're in a state of hypnosis, which is witchcraft, and they're going to go after people, and that's not even the only thing that's going to occur with like the Mark or Neuralink. It's going to be other things too. I was talking about Islam and everything else, and yes, it's just it's a lot to take in for many people, but sharing the truth of the matter, it's just like, what is the truth of the matter? The truth of the matter is that more people need to become more awakened, or I don't know, I guess some people would say it's more enlightened, but really, I would forget the word enlightened and just say become more awakened, more in tune with what is going on, have self-awareness that I don't believe we have a lot of time on. I don't. I'm saying right now, if you feel like you need to go somewhere else, get somewhere else. Have faith and keep hope that you're going to be in a good place. Because I feel like it's more about, like now, it's going to be more about having faith. Not just hope, but about having faith. And that you're going to get to a better place. You're going to go and get to a good place. You're going to be around and get around people that think like you, believe in the same things you do, or I could say sort of similar, like, even though not every single belief has to be the same, but I was thinking about this earlier, that now is not the time to be around people that drag you down, that totally think opposite of you. They're like not being around people that are looking at you like you're crazy. You can't afford, and it literally will cost you something to be around those people, because those people could take you down a road you really, that the higher divine doesn't want you to go down. I'm not talking about be around those. I'm talking about the people that you're on a mission. You have a destiny that you have to reach. You have to get there, because if you don't get there, it's going to cost you something. You have a mission. You have a mission while you are on this planet Earth. You are here in this reality. Because we're not fully in AI yet. We're still, I would say, about at the line, right? Like right before this world does the full 360 degrees or 180, right before we're in this new system. That now is the time where we have to find our tribe, as in the people that think like us, believe in the things we do, see things how we see it. And it's just like everything matches up, everything clicks. So you guys can be and get to the destiny where you are supposed to go, because I'm telling you, not everybody believes that. Not everybody sees, oh, I have a destiny. They're just here to lollygag, whatever else. It's just like, man, it's going to cost you something if you end up being with the wrong people. If you end up with the wrong people, being around the wrong, because I'm telling you, there's so many wrong people out here that will get you caught up in things. It's either a distraction, just stupid stuff, or stuff that's really going to get you killed, really going to cost you your soul and your life, but more importantly, your soul. That's not going to be good. If you really trust in, I guess, just really fall in tune with the higher divine God, He's going to get you where you need to go. Trust. Take action with His trust. And follow in tune with that. Share your truth and your messages wherever it needs to be shared. And go on and get to your damn... Get to where you need to go. I'm telling you right now, it's going to be... Things are going to be rapidly changing. Things are going to be occurring. I can't even tell you how many dreams I've had about literally. I was like, almost like I turned on the television, I saw the news, and they literally had it on the news. They were filming. And it's almost like I see, it was almost like literally the book of Revelation opened up, and I could see like this dragon was rising out of the sea, and I could see these Nephilim, these giants coming out. And they were standing, and they were like filming. They said, "What is that? I've never seen that before." People were like on the beach. They were looking, and they were screaming. They'd never seen anything like it. And literally, it was like, it felt real, bro. I'm telling you. This is literally the supernatural meets our physical world. Except the veil is being literally pulled off. And another thing I want to mention about those blood types, talking about that negative RH blood type that these shapeshifters carry, like your celebrities, these ones that are pure bloods, they're MK altered. I believe, honestly, they're going to start shapeshifting at the VMAs. They're going to start shapeshifting on these concerts, Taylor Swift's, your Beyonce's, your Justin Bieber's, whatever, and people are going to... And see, isn't it a thing? Isn't it funny, right? They put AI in place at such the perfect time, so when they start shapeshifting, because a lot of people know they carry that blood type, right? This negative RH blood type that actually came from these fallen angels that Azazel put specifically in to splice, sequence, and tweak these bloodlines for this. That actually came from that black goo and the tree of knowledge of good and evil. That they're going to blame it on AI and say, oh no, and those celebrities that actually just got done shape-shifting in front of you, they're going to laugh and make a joke. Oh, yeah, don't you love AI? And they're going to be smiling at you, knowing they got you all deceived. They're going to turn into reptilians or whatever, I don't know, werewolves, reptilians, or whatever else. And they're going to be secretly mocking everybody at their shows, their concerts, or whatever, bro. Whoever, bro. And they're the ones that carry the antigen, they carry the blood type, and they're going to blame it on AI. They've been injected, all of those people have been injected by black goo. I don't even doubt it. And people are going to believe it was AI. They're not going to believe, like, you try to tell them they actually shapeshift, they're not going to believe it. They're going to say, oh, you know how AI is. Oh, it was a big conspiracy. Oh, is it? Dude, that's what I'm saying. People are so asleep, bro, they don't even know it. And literally, what's going to wake people up? It has to be something angelic. It has to be something divine. It has to be something literally from God to wake you up. Your friends can't do it. Your family can't do it. Nobody can do it except Him. And so, for the people that wake up and receive my message, congrats. I'm glad you're waking up. But the people that don't, leave all the lost souls behind, man. Like, you can only do so much. Other than that, you got to get to your destiny, wherever that destiny is. And you got to go full throttle. You got to go, like, literally your life, your soul depends on it, because it does. You better believe it does. You got to get to your destiny. You got to get where the fire meets the ice. You got to get to that land of forever. You got to get I don't know, you got to get where destiny is calling you and go. And I think I'm going to end the message there, but everybody have a good night. And just really take in and receive and pray and whatever you do, see what I'm talking about. And regardless who takes it or not, hopefully I can even get one person to receive this and eat of the good fruit, not the rotten. And that's it. So everyone have a good night. Fire and us out.